Welcome back to my channel. I'm Caroline and welcome to 2020. This is my first video of the new year and today I wanted to share with you my New Year's resolutions. I know it's a little stereotypical, but what better time than to reflect and think about what I want for the next year than the first of the first month. So I'm asking you to help keep me accountable to these resolutions. Please support me by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing down below if you haven't already. And let's get going. The first big resolution that I have is to let go of the negativity. And this is very vague and very broad and not necessarily something that I can show results for. You know, it's not like something where I can say I'm going to lose 10 pounds or I'm going to get a $10,000 raise this year. It's not necessarily something that's quantifiable like that, but it's something that I want to draw positive energy from by letting go of the negative energy. Something that's really important as far as that goes is to surround yourself with positivity. I have been in negative friendships, negative relationships in the past, and it brings out the worst in you when you're around negativity. And I think that too often we are told that we need to forgive people. And I think forgiveness is very important, don't get me wrong, but an aspect to forgiveness is recognizing when someone is willing to meet you at that place of forgiveness, and sometimes people are not willing to do that. If someone has been negative to you for years and years and years, if someone has called you out, if someone, and not in a loving way, not in a way that where they're trying to grow your character, if they're just calling you out by putting you down. So I've gotten criticism from some people for carrying a designer bag. I've gotten, snide remarks about starting a YouTube channel. These are things that I personally care about and cherish, and I like to, recognize when I work hard, and I like to share that with people who appreciate those things, who can help celebrate my accomplishments and celebrate my successes the way that I hope that I'm celebrating the successes of the people that I care about. So this is probably really long-winded, but I want to say that this year I am not going to be making excuses for negative people anymore. Even if someone is in my family and has been negative to me for years and years and years, just because they're your family member does not mean that you have to tolerate them being mean to you. And this is not something that maybe everyone needs to hear right now. Maybe you do need to hear a message about forgiveness and forgiving others, because that's really important too. But for those of you out there who need to hear this message, who need to hear that it's okay to let go of toxic people in your life, this message is for you. Because this is a goal that I'm having for myself for this next year, is just letting go of people who don't serve me and my life and serve my relationships the way that I need them to this year. And I'm not saying that you need to be cruel to these people or, be cold. You can be civil, but I think this year what I want for myself is to realize that I don't have to invest in those kinds of relationships anymore. And in that vein, another resolution that I have for myself is to celebrate successes, to celebrate people's successes. My friends are doing so many amazing things. I want to spend this year celebrating that and celebrating my friends, celebrating my family, celebrating the accomplishments that everyone has had this past year. Another resolution that I've had for myself this year is to read The Secret. I know I'm really behind the times when it comes to The Secret. This book has been out for, years now? But I've really been thinking about the idea of speaking out a truth and drawing that energy to myself. So again, I haven't read the book, but my understanding of the basic concept is that you speak a truth out into the universe and essentially believe it'll happen. And that sounds really stupid now that I'm saying it out loud, It's not about magic. It's not about wizardry, although, you know, I love myself some Harry Potter. It's not about just wishing for something to happen. Part of it probably comes down to it being a self-fulfilling prophecy. I get that, but that's kind of, you know, more empowering to me than like saying, you know, hey, genie, I got 3 wishes and, you know, this happened. It's thinking about, you know, you have the magic within yourself to make something happen. This video is so cheesy. I get really cheesy when the new year comes around. I get very, you know, self-reflective and things like that. But one of the things about The Secret is, you know, set a goal. And a lot of people who talk about this that I've watched have said, set a goal and then set it higher. One person said, you know, don't just say I want a $5,000 raise. Say I want a $15,000 raise and put that into the universe and make it happen. You know, part of it is you thinking, you know, I'm going for 15 grand. You're working harder. You're showing your employer that you're worthy of that. So in that aspect, it's a little bit self-fulfilling. But sometimes we need to set big goals and to realize, you know, what we are capable of. We are capable of so much more than we might necessarily believe in the beginning. So I don't know if you are following my Facebook page. You should. If you are not, the link is down below. But on Facebook, I did put out a goal that I want 1,000 subscribers by June 10th, 2020. I am asking you guys out there, please share my channel. Please like this video and subscribe down below. Ring the notification bell. Let's get this out there. The Classic Caroline channel needs 1,000 subscribers by June 10th, 2020. Let's make it happen. We're putting it out there. You know, this is The Secret at work. Another resolution that I have is to take better care of myself. It's very stereotypical to say I want to lose weight in the new year. I'm not just trying to lose weight just to say to lose weight, but I am the heaviest that I've been. If you've watched my workwear video, I'll link that down below. You'll know that I had to buy a whole set of new workwear clothes because I gained weight. And the reason why this is not your stereotypical, I want to lose 10 pounds or anything like that, is because the weight that I gained is rooted in toxicity. I gained my weight because I was studying for a big test and I was stressed. It was stress-related weight gain because I was eating the same types of food. I was working out in a similar way to what I was doing before, and I gained 9 pounds. It was, you know, and again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, so like, don't be like, oh, you self-diagnosed in an incorrect way. The way that I am hearing this from my body is that this weight was put on out of, you know, a toxic mindset, out of a stressed mindset, and I don't want to keep anything in my life that's not, you know, rooted in positivity. So for me, losing this weight is about losing that stress, losing that anxiety. Maybe this video is important for you as well. Maybe you need to hear that it's time to take care of yourself and it's time to take care of your body. I'm not here to be stepping on the scale and saying I want to lose X amount of pounds. You know, that is an important data point for some people, and perhaps for me that's an important data point that I should consider in this. Or maybe what's more important is that I want to be able to fit in my old work clothes. I don't really have a set method by which to measure weight loss, because it's not, for me, again, it's not about, you know, what's the number on the scale, what's the number on my pants. It's more about feeling well and feeling strong. I just didn't feel myself. I didn't feel like I was living the best life that I could be as far as it came to health. So I want to be healthier this year. I want to focus on, you know, making activity and being active, making that a priority. And sometimes we're not always good about articulating our goals, but I do want to make this about something more positive than just, oh, I want to lose weight, because it's really not just about losing weight. I want to feel good. I want to feel good in my body. I want to feel strong. I don't feel as strong as I have in the past. I want to get to a point where I feel strong again. And that is what I'm putting out there. So I guess maybe this resolution should not be titled like lose weight. This resolution should really be titled feel strong, feel happy. I need to wrap this up because I'm definitely losing light, but the final resolution that I have, which is going to be so cheesy, but I want to really cherish my fiance. And hi Anthony, he's gonna be watching this, so he'll know. But I don't ever want to take my partner for granted. It's very easy when you are with someone for as long as we've been together. We've been together for over 6 years. With all the stress of, you know, planning a wedding. And it's not stress between us, it's stress with the noise of other people and all their opinions. But in all of the stress of putting together this big party, I want to remember that it's about our love and our relationship and us being with each other. And I want to focus this year on, you know, supporting him. And I think that's something that's really important, whether you're single or in a relationship, you know, to think about one person that you really want to focus on in the next year, and focus on your relationship and growing your relationship with that person and celebrating that person and that person's accomplishments, and to be there for that person when that person's not feeling it. You know, sometimes we have days where we're just like, damn, like I don't feel it. I don't feel like I'm accomplishing anything, and that's okay. But that's why we have people in our lives that we can depend on and we can lean on. So that is, you know, a resolution that I have for 2020 is to focus on growing my relationship and nurturing that relationship. Okay, I have spoken enough. It's time for the champagne. If you have made it this far in this video, please leave the word firework in the comments down below. Please have a drink on me if you drink, and if you do so, drink responsibly. Thank you again for listening to me and helping to keep me accountable. Please help me reach my subscriber goal, 1,000 by June 10th, 2020. I'm putting it out there. Thank you so much. Happy New Year's. That's good. Bye.